Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 60th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to see how we can make a pointer variable point to another pointer, right? So pointers to pointers can seem a little complicated on the surface, but trust me, when you get the gist of them, they're really interesting, and you would have fun learning pointers to pointers and also experimenting with them. So let's get straight into this program that I have created, and you can see using code blocks I have saved a file. I have given it the name pointer to a pointer.c. On line 1 in this file I have the stdio.h header file. On line 2 I have declared the main function, and then between the curly braces for the main function I have some code, right? And on line 5 I have declared three variables, right? The first one is a regular integer, the second one is a pointer variable and it's called b, and you can make that out because the variable name is preceded by an asterisk symbol, and the third one is a pointer to a pointer, right? And it's called c, and you can make that out because the variable name is preceded by two asterisk symbols instead of one. So if you have to declare a normal pointer, then you put one asterisk symbol, and if you have to declare a variable that's a pointer and it's going to point to another pointer, you have to put the asterisk symbol twice before declaring it, right? On the next line I have initialized the variable a. I have given it the value 100. On the next line I have made b point to a by storing the address of a in b, and I have done that using b equals address of operator, and you have the variable name a, right? So the address of a would be stored in b, or b would point to a now. On the next line I have stored the address of b in c, right? So c is going to point to b. And then I have a series of printf statements, and we're going to see what each of these printf statements intends to do. So the first one is going to display the address of a, and of course to get the address of a I just have to put the address of operator before the name of the variable a, and that's what I have done. On the next line I want to get the address of a through b. Now since b contains the address of a, if I just display the value of b on screen, I would display the address of a, right? So that's why you just see b in the second printf statement. On the 11th line I have the printf statement that displays the address of a, but this time we haven't used either a or b, but we've used c. Now c contains the address of b, right? So if you want to get the address of a which is stored in b, you would basically want to display the value that's contained in the address that's stored in c, right? So I know that all of this can be a little confusing, so what I would want you guys to do is, if this is getting confusing, then you can pause the video and maybe execute each of these printf statements one at a time, and then check out the output, and I'm sure that will make it easier for you to understand, right? And let's move on. And on line 12 I have a printf statement that's going to display the address of b, and of course to do that I just have to use the address of operator and the name of the variable b. On line 13 I have a printf statement that displays the address of b in terms of c. Now since c points to b, c contains the address of b, so if I display the value of c on screen, I would be displaying the value of address of b, right? And on line 14 I have a printf statement that displays the address of c, and to do that I have the address of operator and the name of the variable c. Now the address of c cannot be obtained in any other way, right? So c's address cannot be expressed in terms of a or b. You have to use the address of operator and the name of the variable c to get its address. In case there was another pointer in the program that pointed to c, then we could have got the address of c in terms of that pointer, but since we do not have any pointer that points to c, we cannot obtain the address of c in any other way, right? On the next line, that is on line 15, I have a printf statement that displays the value of a, and I've displayed the value by just typing in the variable name a after the comma symbol. On the next line I have displayed the value of b. On line 17 the printf statement displays the value of c. On line number 18 I have a printf statement that displays the value of a in terms of b, and of course since b points to a, to get the value of a in terms of b I'll have to put the asterisk symbol once before typing in the variable name b. On line 19 I have a printf statement that displays the value of b in terms of c, and since c points to b I have again preceded the variable name c with an asterisk symbol. On line number 20, which is the final